New protocols for going to the nurse's office. Before CCSD kids step back inside classrooms, we went ahead and checked in with staff at Tyrone Thompson Elementary School to see how they'll handle kids who are feeling a little sick.
13 Action News reporter Kelsey McFarland live outside the school to show you what's changing there. Kelsey, this is kind of a unique situation because this school, just opened, right?
Yeah, that's right. Tyrone Thompson Elementary School opened in 2020 with empty classrooms. This will be the first time ever students will step inside. Now, the staff tells me it will really help everyone involved if all of the parents know the ins and outs of their safety protocols before the first day back.
A lot of times, parents will send their kids to school sick. Parents will send their kids to school even if they're not sick or they assume it's allergies. Even in this case, assumptions are just not good enough.
Big changes to how CCSD elementary schools will handle your child's health. Based off the district's hybrid instructional model, there will now be a triage of care.
It's two different health office rooms. We're going to have a well room and a sick office.
Gina Antill works as the first aid safety assistant in the health office of Tyrone Thompson Elementary School. She says the sick room is designated for students with any COVID-19 symptoms.
Vomiting, difficult breathing, fever, headache, stuffy nose, runny nose, diarrhea, sore throat, cough, chills, body aches, loss of taste or smell.
Staff will be required to send your child home if they come in with any of those symptoms, which they say could create issues.
That's the problem that I'm going to have, is how we're going to communicate this with the parents, that their child's going to have to go home for a runny nose and a headache.
Keeping their kids home, if there's even an inkling of an issue, is going to be vital, because otherwise, not only are they going to be sent home that day, but then they'll also have certain guidelines that they have to follow depending on what the symptoms are for how long they have to stay home and whether or not they need to be tested and what evidence they need to provide in order to allow them to come back in a certain time period.
The well room is designated with students with diabetes, asthma flare-ups, head injuries, food allergies, and bathroom accidents. Anything else will now be handled by teachers inside the classroom.
Like if they need a Band-Aid, they don't need to come to the health. If they have a little cut, if they lose their tooth, we're stocking them with the proper stuff that they need.
And the health office staff has created first aid kits for teachers here at Tyrone Thompson Elementary School so that they are prepared for handling things like minor cuts. The principal tells me the district has provided them with all the PPE that they need. Reporting live, I'm Kelsey McFarland, 13 Action News.